What's up, guys? We want to talk to you today about why weightlifting is so important and you should focus on it more. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, CrossFit, whether it's applicable to life and positions and all that stuff, and we harp on positions like crazy, weightlifting is the sport of positions. Mm-hmm. Positions, movement, speed, loading. So, I mean, every position you do in weightlifting is going to be applicable to CrossFit and really kind of your everyday life as well. If you are a CrossFitter, weightlifting plays a huge role. So clean and jerk, snatching, taking a barbell off the ground, going overhead with a barbell efficiently, going overhead with a barbell heavy. It's weightlifting. I mean, the games, you see half the workouts are gymnastics and half the workouts are weightlifting oriented. The open, all that stuff. We're always handling barbells. If you know how to clean and jerk and snatch and do snatch deadlifts and all the accessory movements, you could take 10 years off of CrossFit, but if you have those skills ingrained in you, you can come back to CrossFit and be totally fine. As opposed to being really good at wall balls or, I don't know, other stuff.
Butterfly pull-ups or...
Yeah.
I mean, to some extent, weightlifting also answers pretty much every question for every goal you want in here. Let's say your goal is, I want to lose more weight. Well, if you can move heavier outside loads safely, you can put in more work over a longer duration because your efficacy of weightlifting is there. You will burn more calories, put on more muscle, and thereby lose more weight. If your goal is to be stronger, weightlifting is like synonymous with strength to weight ratio. If you want to be better at CrossFit for its own sake and compete, every single high level, medium level, low medium level CrossFit person has adequate, great, amazing barbell skills. There is no top level CrossFit person that's terrible with a barbell. It just doesn't work. So all paths basically lead to weightlifting. And furthermore, every single person who has taken the time to focus on weightlifting, maybe pulled back a little bit from their CrossFit or cycled in more weightlifting or geared up to do a comp, has disproportionately come back and been better at CrossFit without doing CrossFit. So, weightlifting is super important. I guess that's the take home. New year. What do we got going on?
One of our first seminars will be Steve Pan. He's a former Catalyst coach. He's legit. He's a legit athlete. He's a legit coach. Has a different way of explaining stuff and can get his point across very well. If maybe you're missing things here or there in your snatch or your clean and jerk, if you have queries and you're just like, I don't understand what's going on, and Andrew keeps saying the same thing to me, Steve can clear that up. He's good, and it's going to be most likely a basics seminar where we're going to do snatching and clean and jerk, and we'll cover each one of those lifts individually, then put it all together at the end. And it's a really good introductory seminar. Just to, if you've never done a weightlifting seminar, it's tough to go to one that's like 3 days and you're with Dmitry Klokov and he's talking about all this shit that you don't even care about. Steve brings it to like the everyman very, very well, and it's awesome when he comes in here and teaches us.
And it's also super reasonable. So he does a 3-hour seminar?
Yeah, 3 hours, yeah.
3 hours for $100. Like, you cannot beat that in terms of value and knowledge and all that kind of stuff for price. And then not to mention it being a digestible 3-hour block as opposed to, like Andrew's saying, 2 days or a whole day or, whatever it is. And plus, he's a super cool guy. He's a great coach. And it's a fun, engaging 3 hours that you're going to take a lot from. So from that point, so he's going to come in. Hopefully, we've got sufficient interest to have him continue to come in. And that then kicks off our Friday nights. Again, we've done Spartan training, we've done open preps stuff, we've done all sorts of different things. It's going to go back to weightlifting, so we can take the foundations that are laid. Those that want to add some weightlifting to their diet can come in on Friday nights. We're going to chip away, have a program there. And then that's going to culminate in the CrossFit Walnut Creek weightlifting in-house comp, which we tried to pull off, and it wasn't quite there, but we still want to do. So that there's this beginning and end bookend that is progress. So what is the weightlifting comp going to look like?
We have enough people the more people we have, the more legit it will be, and the fewer people we have, the more just funsies it's going to be. You need a decent amount of people to have weightlifting competition, because if there's only one person, then you just lift back to back to back. So
6 lifts and you're done.
We want to run a legit competition. If we had 20 males, 20 females, that would be amazing. It'd be a lot of fun. And then we'll scale it down accordingly based on how many people we get signed up.
And who would be a good fit for this comp?
I mean, anyone. This is going to be, you could do any variation of the lift you need to, so you can power snatch, or you could power clean, power jerk. We may throw in maybe something fun that isn't in a normal weightlifting comp, but we throw in a complex and see you can go the heaviest on the complex, just something like that. But anyone, if you want to go out and test yourself with, more eyes than just one coach, but like the whole kind of group watching you as you lift with a little more pressure on you. If you want to do a comp in the future and then want to do this as just like a clean up, brush up, get ready for your first USAW weightlifting competition, this is a great one. It's for everyone.
I would say, a lot of that can sound intimidating, right? Like, oh man, everyone's watching me, all this kind of stuff. But I think one of the elements to consider there that I think is really important is once you rise to the occasion and you have the lights and the thing and you lift, then going back to class is really just kind of easy and natural and fun, because it's really, you realize no one's watching you, and you realize it's just about putting in the work, and you realize it's about, oh, I'm here to just work on myself and get better, because you have the context of, yes, everyone actually is watching me. And it's, a supportive environment, it's all us. And so it really just comes back to trying to get a little better, trying to push the envelope a little bit, and trying to just push these thresholds a little bit further and further. Anything else? No. Cool. Weightlifting, guys. Can't harp on it enough. Hope to see some folks out at that Steve Pan seminar coming in on Friday nights and then knocking out that weightlifting clinic. Thanks for watching.